Okay, so tell me where this was, when was it, and what happened?
Sure. So this was back in the early 80s. I was 12, 13 years old, and I was playing football with my friends in South Fallsburg, New York, in the outskirts of Monticello, which is right around where the Catskill Mountains are. And I remember it was a Sunday morning because we were going to watch football that day. And my friends and I got together right after breakfast, and we were just going to a patch of grass that we had in front of my house, and we just started playing football. It was like tag football. It was about six of us, seven of us, um, and we were just playing football. And where I lived, there was a lake, and lake it's called Pleasure Lake, and it was to our left, right? And on Pleasure Lake, there's huckleberries all around the lake, and this is when I believe huckleberries were just about done. I think they were already done. I'm not sure. Um, and so we were just playing football, and all of a sudden we hear some walking in the woods, and so we stop for a bit, and then we look at it, and we couldn't really picture it because the huckleberries are pretty dense. So we just saw something in there, and it looked like it was trying to walk through it, but we were we paid it no mind in a sense because we didn't know what it was. We didn't know if it was somebody messing around or if it was like I don't know. We were just kids. We were more into what we were doing and looking around us, and so it seemed like when we looked at it, it stopped what it was doing, and then all of a sudden we just went back to what we were doing, and then as we were gonna hit, we were say hut hut on the football. It made this loud noise like it was trying to go through the bushes, and then we look, and obviously we saw these arms, and it was arms were big, and it was tall, and it was very muscular up here, and it had that like kind of cone headish it looked like, but it had a gut. Like a lot of people talk about it being like slender and strong. This thing had a gut because I'll never forget because once it pushed the huckleberries up this way, you can see it. You can see that it was just a big gut, like he drank a lot of beer or something. I don't know. And then when we saw that, we just scattered. We didn't know what the hell it was, and we just scattered and didn't talk about it for a while. As a matter of fact, um, we haven't spoken about that. I think we did it way back about 10 years ago. We started mentioning it when we got together. A few friends that were part of that crew, and they were like, "Oh, remember that thing that we saw in the woods by your house, Rod?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I still don't know what that was." And I was like, "They're like, I think it was." I said, "I think it was Bigfoot," and they're like, "I think you were right." But it was something that kind of we never talked about in a sense. It just scared the shit out of us.
Now, way back then, people didn't talk about it much.
Yeah.
You didn't expect it.
No.
There wasn't a lot of Bigfoot shows on TV, so
No.
to speak.
No. I didn't even know what Bigfoot was. If you had asked me what that was, I honestly could have said it was like a bear or something that was standing up, but it just didn't look like a bear at all. It had nothing to do with a bear. Nothing. Nothing.
Because you mentioned it had muscular shoulders.
Yes, it had the shoulders were really muscular and the arms. And I remember that because the huckleberries are tall, its arms kind of opened up the way, and then you could see the chest, you can see the shoulders and the head, and then just that gut.
Did
Yeah,
you see the face?
I did. The face, it was it wasn't as detailed because I guess of the bushes, and I kind of just saw the gut right in my face. But it did have like a nose, like a big nose. It had some hair around here. Um, that's kind of what I remember. I just remember it had hair, and I saw its eyes. Its eyes. It looked like it was trying to watch what we were doing, and it was like, oh snap, what they saw me or something like that. And then that's what I saw.
How far away was it from you guys?
Oh, I want to say, I want to say 30 feet, 20, 30 feet, about 30 feet.
What color was the hair?
It was a brownish black. The stomach was brown. The arms, it looked like it had black fur under here. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's because it was right behind the bushes. It was like a dark brown, like a dark brown. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlie.